Okay, welcome everybody. Let me go ahead and get my screen popped up. Okay. Alright, there's the lighthouse. That's where we're headed. Whoa, that was neat. I don't want to have to deal with them again. I had to run an errand somewhere else into that, and you know what? For the hell of it, let's go ahead and check and see if we've got a key for that thing. No, I'm not seeing no keys. What a pain. Got that though. Let's borrow somebody else for a minute.
Anytime, any place.
That looks interesting. And we do have this one. Let's see what they'll lead me into. Let's do it then. It's kind of taking me away from where I want it to be. But maybe we can ride the thing back. I don't know.
A reward on the road.
I mean, that's another. Well, there's two. No, 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 no. We didn't come for that. We came for the lighthouse. Let's just teleport back to where we were. I don't think I've ever seen that spark before. Interesting.
Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
Here on this isle, and they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all.
Oh man, they flew away. That sucks. Alright, we were told right here.
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be fine, right? Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Does he mean...
Don't worry, Paimon. I'm here.
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, 'cause I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nodcry in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors, one who truly hated the Wild Hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side, the side of the Light Keepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
Okay, time to climb.
We're here! Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in. Woohoo! The light's on! This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring. Whoa.
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey! It's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel. What's he doing over here?
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about? Has the wild hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all.
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall cry tears of blood. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay. We'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal. Think something.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear. Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
Guess we can give it a try.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting night.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types: distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. Oh, the part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others. Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area. And when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse? They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say this is quite out of the ordinary.
Well, did you see anything else unusual?
The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed. Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory.
What got into him, I wonder?
Ghosts are the echoes of living souls, a portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death, and thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life, and as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories, something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions, from guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeeper sought to bring to Nodcry. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such: "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death." It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves, and yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
Well, it's not our fault. We didn't know what they wanted.
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me. Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
The lighthouse. It's lit! The Wild Hunt! The Wild Hunt is attacking! To arms! The lighthouse. It's lit!
Look! Someone's put out a distress signal! Reinforcements will arrive from the sea soon! Hold steady, everyone!
The coast then. But on which side? The ghosts are acting strange. We should find them first.
It's too late. There's no point calling for help now. Even if reinforcements from Pyramida do arrive from the north, they'll only end up as fodder for the Wild Hunt, just like us.
The north it is, then. Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I am not only a lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us.
This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please, save us. We can't hold on much longer.
Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone, save us.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the Wild Hunt.
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone, anyone.
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help, or don't they?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I will do what I can to comfort them.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end.
We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapons.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flyns! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them?
I might honor their destiny.
Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Ratniki, I am Kirill Trudamirovich Flyns. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
They're gone.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state.
May they find rest.
To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names, but my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo, and the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better still.
Well, let's do it.
It would be my honor.
Okay. What gave me that? Oh, there's one there. Pardon me 1 minute, though, so that I refill my beverage. And I shall return in just a second. Ooh, sorry about that. Took a couple of seconds extra because I had to reset a breaker for my refrigerator. It had went out. Don't know what causes it to do that, but oh well. Oh, snap! Hello. We weren't able to find any survivors, only shrieking monsters and bodies. What do we do? Where should we go? We can only follow the lighthouse's guidance. But is there anyone else who can show us the way? Well, let's head on up. Oh, look at that. Hey, Mavwika.
Full throttle! Hip.
Coastal waters. Guidance. Hey, they're all doing like a nice little salute, like a gratitude salute. You're welcome. I guess they're returning to their graves or whatnot. Don't know. But I got a treasure chest out of it.
A reward on the road.
And Mavwika.
Rev the engines!
Whoa, what? We'll check that in a minute. Looks like a spirit way or whatever you want to call it here. There's a child. Where did she go? She fades when I try to console her. Okay, now we'll go check out that spirit way that we spotted. Looked like it went to another island. Here somewhere? Where was it? thought it was right down there. Yeah. Let's do it. What's it taking us to? What would this place be called? Do not know. It's Do Not Know Island, ladies and gentlemen. Got him. Try to check elemental sight again to see if I spot anything. So far, nothing.
Try and stop me!
Head up so we can look around. That's odd. I'm not really seeing anything on this island. But when I use elemental sight, the entire island kind of feels a little off. But to explore the entire map, you would have had to come over here. This island of nothing. Yeah, there's like nothing around this island. But I guess we could head over there. Unfortunately, my Wiko won't... Her bike won't last the entire way. So, we'll bring Farina back in.
I have a high hope.
You always do.
Shower me with praise. May I present?
I do wonder if there's a treasure chest on that ship, though. We'll find out here in a little bit.
How brilliant!
Just remember, every time I do that, put your 3D glasses on so it looks like that thing's gonna get you. I don't know what that was hopping around. Doesn't look like there's any bad guys here. Just in case. Oh, well, look at that.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
All right, everybody. You know we want to get sneaky and start long-ranging people. And to do that, we need our buddy here.
Oh, it's an honor to be here.
Ah, crap. Screw it. Let's stomp him.
I will have order. Gather. You're pretty sharp.
Smells like something good is inside.
Wasn't there a larger chest up for grabs? Let me feed my buddy. Wow. Thought there was. Whoa! Lunoculus.
Let's get this show on the road. I'll uproot you. Can't see?
Solidify! Yeah!
Interesting, but I need to find another way up to it.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
I hear everything. Yeah, and shroud.
Intel.
Mechanical legs. Damn it. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, wait. Whoa, holy shit.
I'll keep this close.
need the key, which should be in there somewhere. There it is. Unfortunately, come along, little friend. Ah!
Is this an answer from this world?
Come along.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, now that ship out there, I'm damn curious about it. So we're going to take the time. And we're going to get Farina to walk us out there.
I knew you'd miss.
I mean, let's see where the dailies are today. The dailies are in Sumeru. I wonder what they are. If they're fun, we'll do it. Ruin Drake. Flowers that won't grow. We already know about those guys. Yeah, those aren't that much fun, so...
Strike a pose!
I mean, parking one all the way out here, there's got to be at least something on there. And I guess there is something out here. A jackass. Me. I thought there was something out here and there's nothing. I bet you I'm not the only jackass that saw this boat and walked out to it. Okay. says something's unlocked. I mean, the thing's not shining blue, so it's not a scene. But I guess possibly...
Looking for me? Arlecchino often played this game with me, but I only won once. Maybe I should look for her so we can play again sometime.
So that'll happen randomly now? Well, let's go have some encounters. Ooh. Skirt.
A reward on the road.
Really?
Huh? Isn't it... Skirk? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here in Notcry?
Certainly is a surprise. She's not the sort of person you'd expect be taking long walks.
Exactly. And Dory's here too. We should go over and say hi.
Well, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton. Come, let me take a closer look, so I can make sure to offer you a fair price. Please, take a seat and rest a while. If you have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to...
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course. Just a moment. Remarkable. Not so much as a scratch. Even the very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a radiant exoskeleton of such quality.
Skirk! Dory! What are you two doing here?
I came to look around Notcry, and thought I'd take the opportunity to make a little mora.
What's this? My most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer?
Is Paimon hearing things? Or did you just say most valued customer twice?
Naturally, my most valued customers are equally valued, so you both receive my most effusive enthusiasm. Please, rest here a moment while I work the price out.
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met.
Oh, if you're looking for tips... Let's see, Lynette, Kaya, Xiangling, Bennett. That's not too bad. You should just finish the Inazuma story. If you really want to crank it out, you should start looking for the world quests. You could jump to Natlan right away, but which honestly, if you did that, it would skip some of the story. After Inazuma's story, I'd start working on Sumeru, but start watching your you don't have to go AR too high. I'd more concentrate on building your characters out. just save your pulls and everything, because Bennett is apparently a real beast when it comes to the DP. I'm not exactly an expert. I'm more one of the lore players, but that's what I would do. Sorry for jumping right now. I don't know when the chat came in, so because when I'm playing, I can't really see the chat. But yeah, build up pretty good. Get your make sure you do your talents and everything as best you can. Now's the best time to do it because there's all kinds of ways to multiply or build your artifacts real good. Pay special attention to what the artifact descriptions are. And if you can collect a set that will give you that much more bonuses. Yeah. All that good stuff. Hope that was helpful. Now, on with the story. Well, a lot has happened, Skirk.
I see. Nodcry is home to many worthy opponents. Should you overcome this trial, your strength will increase further still.
So, how have you been, Skirk? When we last saw you, you said fate would decide how we'd meet again. Well, Paimon didn't think it would decide so quickly.
Was it quick? It's felt like a very long time to me.
Well, time does flow way differently where you're at.
My life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives. But as for you, you are at a pivotal point in your journey. Have care. Victory and defeat are seldom long-lived.
Excuse me, dear customer. After careful consideration, I'm prepared to offer you 6 million mora for these radiant exoskeletons. I assure you that this is the fairest possible price. While you might be able to sell a single item for 700,000 or so, when it comes to buying in bulk.
I'll take half of that in cash. I won't be staying long, so there's no point carrying around more money than I need. As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies. You should have plenty of both in your stores.
Of course. I can see my most valued customers enjoy a very close relationship. Here's your mora. Please, do stop by again.
I'll be going then. Until next time.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat? Oh, she's gone again. That Skirk.
That's just how she is, sweeping in and out like a sudden gust of wind. I'm used to it by now.
Hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that?
Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart. Fine, if you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier. Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the perfect customer. She always brings quality goods and doesn't care too much about the price.
Whoa! That's one suspicious-looking grin. You're not ripping her off, are you?
Ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on. Dory's Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable business. Now, I promised I'd supply you with food, so it's about time I start hunting for ingredients. 3 million mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million mora? It looks like I'm going to have to dig out something very special indeed.
Okay, let's go ahead and look around other things going on. Since the daily commissions are in Sumeru, and they're not really all that interesting. We're just going to do this. However, since we do need to use up some resin, and the battle pass is complete, I'm not really picky on how to do it. We'll jump back to claim all of our goodies.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well,
Let's check our encounter book. Oh, that was it. Right there. Stirk. We still haven't gotten these, which that's upsetting. So we'll go to the shrine and see if we can't force it. Unfortunately, it won't really take effect until tomorrow, I think. Something like that. Which is a pain. Ah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have that, so we'll go and do that.
Oh, it's
probably a world quest over here. Maybe. Or maybe not. A person over there? Who are you? Watch out for those weasel thieves. They've been hanging out in Moly Valley for a while now. If they get you, you'll become a person with no shadow too. Weasel thieves, where? Also, what do you mean, person with no shadow? Ugh! What's up with that machine? Are the weasel thieves using it to attack us? Those ones were raised by humans. Might even be smarter than humans, too. That's how they chased all the big guys away. Now, and the big guys have tried and failed to do this before. You just have to remove the energy core, and you're golden. They've never actually done it, though, so it can't be that easy. Okay, let's give it a go. Alright, Aoni, let's take on these weasel thieves. Gotcha! I'm gonna get you, you little bastard. Okay, this little girl hangs out with moles. I'd say that's odd, but hey. We're in Tibet, and there's been a lot of other weirder stuff. That's the next stop. Uh-oh. We got another turret. Shots are arcing. I gotta wait for stamina. Alright, you little shit. Uh-oh.
I'll keep this close.
Alright. Surrender now and you won't get hurt. Seriously? Alright, let's get him. There it is. You guys learned your lesson yet? Oh. I guess we gotta follow them. Maybe they're gonna lead us to their treasures. I need something to be able to bust through that. I guess maybe I have to do this. Hey, they did break us to a big old treasure chest. And moles. Lots and lots of moles. And they took off. They're all looking up there. It's a bolt. Hello, honey. Whew. Hey, how's it going? Whoa. Okay, got all these notes. Now we went up there. We know there's nothing there. What in the world is over here? Well, that sucked. Okay.
A reward on the road.
I guess it's all they do over here. Okay. See if anything else popped up on the map while we were doing this. Limpo Isle, 53%. Oh, let's go find out. Looks like there's another world quest popped up on the screen, on the map. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, we also got that. Hey, now we got one of those. Now we can actually use it, but why is Ino over here?
Little Chard, I think you're getting smarter. You actually pick out useful treasures from the trash now.
I'm 1,000 times smarter than you.
Oops, I was wrong. It's your arrogance that's been skyrocketing. Maybe I should take that flower back. Looks like someone is getting a bit too big for their britches.
I won't let you! And it's not a flower.
Yeah it is. It's the one I put on you last time.
Well, I won't let you take it.
Why?
Because it makes me smart.
gosh. Things are always lively around here. That's enough of those for now. Let's go ahead and pop back up here. Because there's a Shrine of Depths over here that we were looking at earlier. Was this where we... Yeah, this is where we teleported in at. Ah! It's over here. Couldn't see it from that vantage point. That's weird, because I swear it, the last time it popped me up on top of the cliff there. Weird.
A reward on the road. %. Oh, okay. Huh. This is interesting to me. Okay, from right here, I saw a world quest. There it is. Up we go. Yes, I could just teleport to it. Where's the fun in that, though? Plus, teleporting wouldn't expend all that stamina, and then where would it be? I don't know. What are you up to? Dear guests, I am Vino. Might I borrow just 1 minute of your precious time? I swear you'll leave with a smile. This guy seems kind of weird, and Paimon heard him say guinea pigs just now. We should go, traveler. Huh? Do I really come across as weird? Small wonder everyone keeps running off. But that's a word for word the pitch that Bosca taught me back in Nasha Town. If your goal's to blurt out a sales pitch, of course, it's gonna come off sounding weird. Fair point. If someone ran up to me shouting, "Dear guests," I'd probably avoid eye contact and hurry away too. Turns out starting a new career at my age isn't easy. Darn it. I really thought being a boss meant kicking back and letting the money roll in. But hey, you did become a boss, right? Congrats on that. But what made you want to change careers all of a sudden, Vino? I was a treasure hunter for a long time, but honestly, I'd been thinking about getting out of that game for a while. There's this classic joke in that line of work. Where's the only place a 35-year-old treasure hunter gets called young? Paimon's got no idea. At their funeral, everyone's dabbing their eyes and saying, "Poor thing, they died so young." 34 this year. At last month's gathering in the flagship, everyone was speaking to me with a weird, respectful tone. Dude, you should go and work where I work. Nobody respects you. And it's not like I ever found any of Reed Miller's old treasure or anything. So when they started speaking to me all reverent-like, it felt off. Then I looked around and I realized, somehow at some point, all the old dogs had disappeared. The room was filled with fresh-faced rookies. I suddenly realized I'm the only one there. There I was in the middle of it all, noise and cheer, and yet this sudden chill gripped me tight, like a voice whispering, "You're next." It was downright terrifying.
But if you look at it another way, you've actually been pretty lucky, right? After all, you've made it this far in one piece.
Luck doesn't hang around forever. That's why I wanted out of the business. It's been rough. If things keep going like this, I'll have to start taking commissions again. If it really comes to that, I'll make sure next year's funeral invite reads, "Look at me, no more rent, no more meals to worry about. Still so young to boot, jealous yet."
Would anybody show up?
Who knows? Maybe a bunch of folks would show up just for the chance to punch me.
Then they might as well not come at all. Why would you even think about your funeral? Let's see, if there's something we can do to help, in your new career, I mean. You stopped us just now. Were you about to pitch us something?
I wanted to show you my training ground. Oh, well, it's not serious training or anything. Just some light challenges like shooting targets and dodging stuff.
Ooh, that sounds kind of fun.
Right? I figured kids would love this kind of thing. There are tons of kids in Nasha Town. And my old colleagues should love it too. And there are so many Fatui stationed in Nodcry, it feels like it would be drawing in more people. But it seems like no one's really interested. Maybe it's just not fun enough. Ugh. I just don't know what's wrong with my training ground. You two look exactly like the kind of guests I have in mind. If you'd be up for testing it out, maybe giving me some feedback?
Yeah, we'd love to play. Paimon means help. We'd love to help.
Awesome! Well, please follow the course I designed. Your first challenge is nearby. The second one's that other way. I marked the entrance to make it easy to spot. The last challenge still needs a bit of work. I'll go fix it up now and wait for you there. As for the rest, well, there's definitely some technique to hitting targets. But for your first time, just go with your instincts. Too much explanation only trips you up. Well then, have fun. Well, let's do it, I guess.
Don't point me in that direction until I get my treasure chest.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, here's this. Wait. Grab this stuff first. Okay. Now let's read the little sign. This is the second challenge. From here on, the terrain starts to play a role. Oh, and in the second half, the targets will start moving, so be ready to shoot them on the run. Doesn't this spoil the most exciting part of the challenge? Paimon thinks she understands the problem now. Nothing feels like a surprise. There's no suspense. Oh, hey, something just flashed over there. Ah, Paimon didn't see anything. What was it? Huh. Paimon, you're just messing with Paimon. There's nothing there, right? This is the type of surprise Paimon wanted. You're a meanie. Just for that, you're leading the way from now on. As if I wasn't before. Okay.
I'll keep this close.
Guess it's up there. There he is. Let's grab this mint first. Vino, we figured out what's wrong with the training ground. But, that doesn't matter anymore. It's time I start getting my affairs in order. Huh? What happened? All my targets have vanished again. Maybe someone took them by accident. Nah, it's happened before. I got new materials, made new ones, and hid them somewhere no one would ever think to look. But they've been taken again. Which means somebody's doing this on purpose. Paimon felt an eerie sensation with that cave just now. Could this have something to do with those sneaky thieves? That was just me messing with you. Wait, so you sensed it too? That feeling that you're being watched? My instincts are never wrong. Anyway, my targets aren't worth that much. Who'd want to steal them? Even though I never took any risky commissions, when I was a treasure hunter, you don't spend that many years in a profession like mine without making a few enemies. By taking the targets, they're sending me a sign. The next target's me. It looks like I should have changed careers a lot sooner. I never thought I'd be sacrificing my life for a job like that at such a young age. Maybe you're overthinking it.
Hey, once we catch the thief, everything will be clear. You two are so kind. If you have the time, please do attend my funeral. Hey! Can we stop bringing up the funeral? There's still a chance we can fix all this. Huh. Is that what you call the energy of babes? Alright, I'll hang in there just a bit more. At the very least, I won't give up until they actually come knocking. After all, I poured almost all my savings into this training ground. I've dealt with treasure hoarders before, and in my experience, if you want to catch them, the best way is to bait the trap. You can get target making materials at the Kronkake craft shop. I've been there a few times. Since they're after targets, let's use some to lure them out. Alright, I'll leave the thief to you two. As for me, I will stay here and get started on fixing that third challenge. Hello, everybody! Better keep looking. This is probably not enough to beat Bozema. Hello. You got any material for making targets? Nope. Sold all mine a few days ago. Try asking Cisco. She might still have some. Is this Cisco over here? Hey, Cisco! Hi there. Let Paimon introduce herself. Paimon is Paimon. This is the Traveler. We're here on Vino's behalf to ask if you have any materials for making targets. Vino? Oh, you mean Uncle Young. He's run out of targets again? He just picked up a new batch the other day. Sounds like his training ground is a roaring success. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Paimon thinks the only real customers are the two of us. Huh? What happened? So things have been tough for him. No wonder he looks so down. If you hadn't told me, we'd have no idea. Who do you mean by we? The kids around here. We all know Uncle Young needs target materials, so whenever we come across any, we collect them to sell him. Did you know that targets were being stolen? Yes. But we didn't steal them. We just sold them the targets we got back, that's all. Oh, man. So, it was just one set of targets, but he ended up paying for it over and over and over again? Poor Vino. Sorry, we really didn't know Uncle Young's business wasn't doing well. We figured if he kept buying that many targets, he must be kind of rich. He's used up all his savings just to keep that training ground afloat. I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do to help, well, you could start by telling me who the real thief is. Well, I guess it was the Howlerlands. But they're not bad guys. Hollow Hands? Who are they? I can't tell you that.
Vino really needs our help right now. So no matter what, we have to find out who's stealing the targets. Alright. But we don't really know who they are. They always vanish fast, and no one's ever seen them. I think they're like Reed Miller, a good kind of thief. We trade with them sometimes. No matter what we bring them, they always give us something really valuable. And that's how you've been getting the targets back. Yeah, it's not always just targets though. They sometimes give us more or other valuable parts. They've really helped us out a lot. Weird. What could the Hollow Hands have against Vino? We just thought thieves have their reasons for thieving. So we figured Uncle Young must have beloaded it or something. I'm sorry. If you want to get these targets back, you could try trading them for some portable bearings. I don't know if there's enough though. Uncle Young already bought all the others a few days ago. It's not like we have any other ideas. Let's give that a try. Up we go. Talk to the Cisco kid again. We've got 3 of those portable bearings. This should be enough. So now it's time to trade, right? Where's the trading spot? Is it okay if I'm the one that makes the trade? I promise I'll tell them not to bother Uncle Young ever again. Hey. We need to find out who they are. Cisco, you trust the Hollow Hands even though they won't show you their faces, right? Then surely you can trust the Traveler and Paimon. Okay, Paimon, you've got a point. I guess in a place like Nodcry, trusting others is never easy. To tell you the truth, I feel kind of scared every time I go to the cave to make a trade. It's pitch black in there, and you can hear that rustling sound. I feel like there's a load of eyes staring at me. Vino said he felt like he was being watched too. It's gotta be them. But they're not bad guys, really. Every time we walk up the little trade box, we leave our stuff inside. Then close our eyes and count to 77, and then whoosh, it's gone, replaced by a gift. It's been like that every single time. They've never hurt any of us. Why 77? I heard it's because Reed Miller once stole 77 treasures from the governor's palace. But Buzina says it's actually because he has 77 loyal followers. Or maybe it's because Reed Miller fell out of a window and did 77 somersaults before hitting the ground. If that was the case, I don't think he'd be remembered as a legendary thief. Probably get sleepy if you count any further. Falling asleep in a spooky cave? You must really feel safe with Paimon around. Anyway, everyone has a different story, but they all include the number 77. So who knows? Maybe your version is the truth after all. Okay, good luck with the trade, and we'll tell everyone about Uncle Young too. We'll also do our best to gather targets for him. No charge. But first, We'd better go say we're sorry. Alright, it's time to get to the bottom of this. Come on, Paimon, let's head into this spooky cave. Yikes!
Stabilize! Solidify!
Damn it!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Zoinks, yo. What are we supposed to start doing next? Start counting and close our eyes? So, the hollow hands are sniffer moles. Legendary elusive rogues. The hollow hands are actually a bunch of sniffer moles. Paimon guesses it makes sense now when she thinks about it. But why'd you steal Vino's targets? They don't seem to understand Paimon's question. 77? It answered you. So what's 77 supposed to mean? Read Miller's 77 treasures? His 77 loyal followers? Don't tell Paimon they think 77 sounds like squeak squeak. Could that be it? 7 squeak 7? Squeaks it. Paimon's confused. So in the end, we still don't really know what it means. It's one of Vino's targets.
Is this an answer from this world?
Another one. Alright, that should be all the targets. So they were using them as bedding all along? That's why they kept going after Vino. Probably has something to do with the color and pattern. Using them for decoration? Maybe sniffer moles like that sort of style. Like Cisco said, thieves have their reasons for thieving. Still, even if we bring the targets back now, they'll probably get stolen again in a few days. What do we do? Let's give them something better. Great idea. We can leave a gift at the entrance to their treasure chamber. Let's head back and see Vino. I mean, I'll do that, but I want this Lunoculus first. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're back. I was just wondering if I should start getting my affairs, never mind. It's good to see you back in one piece. You can rest easy, Vino. Those sneaky target thieves are definitely not old enemies of yours. Really? Actually, that girl Cisco came to apologize just now. She said the ones behind it are called Hollow Hands? They sound pretty serious. They're a bunch of sniffer moles. Sniffer moles? Oh, come to think of it. Though I did feel like I was being watched, it never felt ominous. Not like all the times I've sensed real danger. But why would they want to steal my targets? So that's what this was all about. I was this close to making arrangements for my funeral. Looks like I'll have to teach them a lesson. But they didn't mean anything by it. No, that's not what I meant. If a few old portable bearings were enough to trade back the targets, that means the exchange rate's totally in our favor. Huh? You mean if I show up with all sorts of gifts next time, I might get something amazing in return? Maybe I can make back all the losses from those stolen targets sooner than I thought. Those losses weren't actually caused by the Hollow Hands. Yeah, I know. Cisco told me that already. Still, I'm not going to ask those kids to repay anything. She was chirping away just now, giving me all sorts of feedback on the training ground. And she even proposed to bring her friends to come and play. Honestly, that's worth more to me than any amount of Mora. Textbook treasure hunter's instincts. Former treasure hunter. Thanks a lot. I think I've figured out how to make this place more fun. I just hope more folks will want to stop by. Want to give it a shot? The final challenge? I promise it's way more fun than the first two. Absolutely, buddy. Like we'd ever say no to something fun.
Is this an answer
Found
from this
another
world?
treasure chest on the way. Isn't that neat? Congratulations. You're the first team to complete all the challenges. Hey look! Even the Hollow Hands came to cheer us on. Maybe they're waiting for a chance to steal the targets. I've got to go find them something comfier bed material. And those targets. Oh right! I almost forgot your victory prize. This is some stuff I gathered back in the day. It's worth a decent amount. But that was to Vino, the treasure hunter. For Vino, the training ground boss, it's not much use anymore. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. Luckily, we're not training ground bosses, so we'll gladly take this treasure off your hands. Come on now. My training ground will always be free for the two of you. Drop by anytime you like. He gave us some primos. Let's see how many we've got right now. Let's check the map to it usually tells us something. We got... it's just telling us stuff we don't need to know. Wow, that's a lot. 7. Let's make a 10 pull. That doesn't look like anything good. Just so I know. Hold on a second. Well. Okay. We didn't see how many we got at 9. So let's see if we can't do something else here. We can make another 10 pull for the hell of it. That. Everybody's like one off. You'd need quite a bit. Wait a minute. Aha! That won't give us what we need, but it'll make her happy. Da, 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 da.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as...
Layla, Mika, Remini. Yato. It's checking with everybody.
Wait.
Wait a minute. His won't give it to me either. We found our source. Okay. Jinyan. So, I'm traveling to Leeway because the crafting tables are right there. Alright. Filter by character, Jinyan. I think. Now we'll... Where is she at? Alright, let's check it. Jinyan first. I was right. Claim that. Yeah, we've got 10 of those. But we also want to do this. Oh, I see. We need 3 of the large crystals. Okay. There we go.
Dear me.
Now for the last trick of the day. Well, that's it. Just weapons. Oh, well, folks. That's going to do me for the day. I'll catch y'all next time. Until then, y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you